Hey everyone, welcome to our live chat. I am Heather and this is our 4 o'clock live chat, which I'm trying to straighten up my camera. So I hope everybody's having a great day today. You know, I was like, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I can't even remember. But I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. And so this is our last one of the day. We come to you live Monday through Thursday at 8, 10, 12, 2, and 4, and then on Fridays at 8 and 10. But starting next week, we are starting a new schedule, and we're starting at 9. So we're going to the odd hours, same number of times, but we'll be at 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5. So there you go. Hello, Melissa. How are you? Good to see you. It's not Wednesday, it's Tuesday. Almost Wednesday, but not quite yet. But I hope everybody is having a great whatever day it is, right? But we do come to you live all those times, and because we know there's so many people out there that want to know about Luminous and experience it, see it. They've seen our infomercial, they know what it's about, or maybe they don't know what it's about. And then this is a great opportunity for you to see it and to see it being used, and we go through all of that. So the first thing we always like to go over is our starter kit, and this is our Icon starter kit. We also have the Icon Pro, which is the double speed or the dual speed, which gives you like if you want to do tanning or body work, airbrush your legs, things like that, you can definitely do that with the Pro. And then we also have the Legend, but they're all operated the same, which is great, because then what I'm telling you to do for one, you're going to do for all of them. It does come with 2 bottles of foundation, and we give you the 2 bottles so you can practice. So think of this kit as your practice kit, as your starter kit, and really get in there and get working with it. And then we also give you Love and Blush as well. And so the Love is a hydrating illuminator. It's going to give you some luminosity, but not too much of a shine. And then on the blush, hey, it's quite potent, that blush. So you only need about 2 drops of the blush and it will bloom. It's going to come out a little bit too. So when you first get started, we want you to do the following things. First thing is get it out of the box. Get it out of the box. Then you're going to just turn it on and move your stylus around. Of course, you want to keep that stylus moving around. So obviously where the makeup's going to go around, right? You're not just going to put makeup right here. So you're obviously going to move that around. You want to keep it about 4 finger widths away. And then you can put water in here and then start pulling back on the trigger. This is where the product goes, and this is what releases the makeup. And so nothing is being released until you pull back on that trigger, and you're going to want to pull back very light, super light on that trigger. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I feel very dry lately, and so I want to make sure that I have some moisture in my skin. And so I'm going to start with the porcelain, and this is it has 0 pigment, no color, and I can put this everywhere, or I can put this on certain areas. So I am putting it underneath my eyes, crow's feet, to make sure that I am plumping up those areas. Melissa, girl, you're dealing with the same thing I am. I couldn't remember. It feels like a Wednesday. I don't know why. We were actually just talking about the color FX. It's getting that time of year. All right. So now my face is very nicely moisturized. Now, what I like about porcelain is the fact that you can put this on before or after. So even if you get a little heavy-handed and you're like, oh, it might look too much, you can spray the porcelain or the M1 primer afterwards as well, because it is colorless. Now I'm going to shake up Glow, and I'm going to do some highlighting. I used the purple airbrush eyeshadow and our black airbrush eyeshadow to do my eyes today. We did that earlier today. And so, of course, I left that on, and I'm going to do some highlighting underneath with glow. Again, doing those things right below. Spraying super light, keeping it 4 fingers, 4 finger widths away, and I'm going to keep moving. But the big thing is barely pulling back. You don't see a lot of product go on all at once because this is not traditional makeup. This goes on like airbrush because it is. And so you are going to spray super, super light. So the glow just gave me a nice highlight under my eyes. Now, right now, it might look a little different just because that's all you're seeing. And so now I can go in with my foundation, and I'm going to use the Silk 4-in-1. Put my drops in there. Hello, Candy. I got the color which is available. Pink. Ooh, and you brought this. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the stencils are pretty cool. I was trying to think of some looks that I can do for Halloween. And are we going to have a Halloween? What are your thoughts? Hello, Judy. Good to see you. So, making my passes, going around, moving my stylus. So I keep going around. I make passes to get the coverage or to get the intensity of the color that I want. So when I was doing my eyes, I kept going, kept making those passes until I got the colors that I wanted. Oh, you did a mermaid like Melissa? That's awesome. All right, so I'm going back and forth, covering my nose. I know my problem areas, so I'm going to hit those problem areas. Blending it down my neck, so I don't have demarcation lines. Nobody wants that. Nobody should have that. The stylus blends everything for you, so you are able to get that smooth, flawless look as long as you're doing those things below. I'll finish some coverage right here on my cheeks. And there we go. So I have the coverage that I want, and I'm going to blow out the rest of that. Now I'm going to run some water through it to clean it out. You do need to make sure that you clean it out every time you use it. You don't want makeup to build up in your stylus. Now you can do it with water, with warm water, or we also have the Tip Top cleaner that you can use as well. All right, so now I'm actually going to go in. I'm going to do something. I'm going to powder. I have been powdering before and then airbrushing over. That really helps you. It helps keep you matte. It does help keep you matte. Especially, you know, in the summertime, it's going to really help keep you matte. And yes, you heard me right. Powder before and then airbrush over that. And so it does help. It gives you a little bit more of a done up look, if that's possible. But you can also powder afterwards. Our translucent powder is amazing. I love it. All right, now I'm going to take the Belize Bronza, and I'm going to warm me up a little bit. Hello, JJ. How are you? So going in, just adding a little bit of contour, giving my face some shape, the shape that I want. And I can do my neck, blending it at my jawline. So I don't have my chin. Now let me take this off so we can see. That kind of blocks it a little bit, but there we go. All right. JJ, how are you doing? All right, so now have my contour. You can see there's some shape coming back. And then I'll add some Charming blush. Ah! Oh, there it is. And I love, love, love this one. Probably know that because I use it all the time. Okay. Now, at this point, I can keep it pretty matte. You don't have to add shine. You can add shine if you want to with, you know, if you wanted to do everything matte using like the matte bronzer to contour, you can use the cut 1 and cut 2 to highlight and contour with zero shimmer at all. I mean, you can keep it matte and then go in and add where you want your shimmer. That's up to you. Adding whether you want to. There might be days that you want to add your shimmer, and there might be days you're like, I don't want to. Or maybe there's days that you only wear shimmer, so you can change it up. But I'm going to use the Optics Highlight and Strobe palette, which I love. And I'm going to get my little brush out. Hello, Linda. How are you? Now, I did put a little bit of our Cream Confessions lipstick on earlier. This isn't the color I'm going to stick with. I don't know where my lip conditioner is, so that's why I put it on. So I am going to change it to a matte lip. I'll go ahead and wipe that off. So I'm going to use a smaller brush and go in and do a little bit of contouring right at my Cupid's bow, then flipping to the larger size. Yeah, if I'm doing regular, yeah, I was like, I even do it with the, yeah, I even do it. And when I airbrush it, whether I airbrush or do traditional, I usually contour first and then do the blush second. Thank you, Linda. Now I'm going to add some shimmer, and I can add that right to the high cheekbone area, and you can do a little or a lot, whatever. Now I'm using the side of it, so I'm not using all of this. I'm just using the side to get a little bit. Oh. Yeah, the blush I feel maybe would get lost when you contour. That's just how I feel. Now I can go in, do a little bit on my nose, down here. I could even do it right at the brow bone and then on the inside of the eye to highlight right in there, like that. Hello, Amber. All right. Then now I'm going to do the Dusty Rose. I'm using the Optics, Jeannie. Optics Highlight and Strobe. And I kind of mix them. I mix a lot of them. I love the Mirage and the pinky Mirage, Clarity, Beaming. So I kind of go from here to these two here. And one just fell out. All right. So now do a little bit. I'm doing it really light. And because I had that Cream Confessions lipstick on, it's easier to kind of move that lip liner around. It has some give. But I do smudge it in because I don't like that real exact line. And before I put on the lips, I'm going to do mascara. And I'm going to go in and curl lashes. Oh, thank you. Well, Jane, I'm so glad you watch our videos. Thank you so much. Hey, Candy, I can't see you. Yeah, the Charming Blush is one of my faves because it's like a pinky gold. So go right in there, add mascara, which, guys, I'm telling you, mascara makes such a difference. It's hard to talk when you're doing the bottom ones. There we go. And then I use, you can see how this is like hourglassy half shape. So I go in, use the larger side to really get the mascara on, and then I'll use that thinner side, the tip of it, to separate the lash or get it in, you know, you can get it on the inside and move that around like that. You poke your eyeballs. Now I'm going to add the, this is the Naked Tulip in the Liquid Obsession lipsticks. And this is a matte. Now I have a lot of shimmer going on. So maybe I want to keep the lips matte and not have to, you know, I don't want to look like a disco ball. Or maybe there's times you want to look like a disco ball. Who knows? All right. Jane wants to learn how to apply everyday lashes. Jane, we can do that. I put lashes on a lot, and we can do that tomorrow if you can be around. I can put lashes on the 4, if that helps. And there we go. So this Naked Tulip, I really like. It is more of a matte pink, and so even though it's a true pink, because it's matte, it doesn't make it so like whoa, neon bright, which is good too. So, and there we go. So if I if I needed to, I could also finish off with my final seal, where I just will spray that bad boy on. I love how it smells. It keeps you basically good for 24 hours. So the fact that we have to wear masks and all that fun stuff, the final seal, that is a must, because you can also, we have one that's airbrushed, and then we also have the spray. I like the spray. That's just a personal thing, just because I like the smell of it. And then you still can use that in certain areas. You don't have to use it everywhere as well. So hello, Delbert. How are you? So it's Jane, it's 5 your time. Actually, I'm going to have to write that down because I'll forget. So I'm going to do at the 4 Central Time tomorrow, 4 on Wednesday, we're going to do lashes. All right. I'm going to remember now. All right, guys. That's why I seriously keep sticking there, because I won't forget. So there you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this 4 o'clock. I hope to see everybody here tomorrow. But remember, we are on YouTube at 8, 10, 12, 2, and 4. And then 4, we're on Facebook. Starting next week, we will be same amount of time, but we're switching to the odd hours. So our first one will be at 9, and then we'll be at 5 on Facebook. All right. All right, guys. I will see you soon. Have a wonderful Tuesday. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.